Hey humans, it's your favorite demon race, Silva, who has woken up today and has chosen violence. So, one of the things that has always bothered me within the RWBY fandom has been this obsessive kind of claim that Weiss is racist in Volume 1 during her argument with Blake. And honestly, I think it's stupid. I think the whole argument is stupid, but I also think that it's really dumb to say that Weiss is racist in this whole thing. Because honestly, she's not. So, I look forward to seeing all of the angry comments that are going to be left on this video. So, without further ado, let's get into why Weiss is not racist in Volume 1. And yes, I am dead serious about this. This is the video, so let's get to it. Boom! So, this whole argument starts when Weiss drags everyone out to Vale because she's wanting to get a head look at what the competition for the Vital Festival will be. And they come across this dust shop, right? That has been broken into. Apparently this is like, I forget what the guy says, it's like a lot has been broken into, and they only the dust is being stolen. So the officers, if you want to call them that, make the comment that, you know, maybe it's the White Fang, to which Weiss makes a kind of side remark that the White Fang are scum, which gets Blake all upset for, I don't even know why. It's really dumb that Blake gets upset about this, and the only reason, and I'm gonna call this right now, I'm gonna say this right now, the only reason Blake gets all pissy at Weiss saying that the White Fang are scum is because it's Weiss saying it. It's because her last name is Schnee. That is the only reason Blake is getting uppity about this. It's really petty, it's stupid, and it makes Blake look like an ass, especially since everything that Weiss says is 100% true and is the reason that Blake left the White Fang to begin with. So it just makes Blake a hypocrite, and I fucking despise hypocrites. It's one of the reasons why I will forever say that Blake's character is dog shit and has always been that way. But anyway, so in the middle, this argument is kind of stopped because they run into, it's playing behind me, but they run into Sun, who has stowed away on this ship. Okay? Which apparently is, judging by how everyone reacts to it, it's not a legal thing to do. So they chase after Sun. They run into Penny here, but but the argument gets put on hold, right? And Blake's whole side is, oh, the White Fang is just misguided. She's trying to downplay the fact that the White Fang are a terrorist group at this point in the timeline for the show. They didn't start off that way, right? But they turned into that. And a part of me I get why they did it, and I fully would have agreed if it wasn't for the fact that it's very clear the direction that they ended up going. And Blake obviously didn't agree with it either, which is why she left. Which is why the whole thing of her getting pissy with Weiss saying that they're just a terrorist group of scum, like, it's really dumb. And also, everybody who's like, well, this is proof that Weiss is racist. No. Hating an organization is not the same thing as hating an entire race. Learn the difference. Racism is you hate someone specifically for their race, not an organization. Also, this next part that's coming up that everybody uses as an example. So Penny lets on that she's here for the festival, right? So Weiss is like, oh wait, so does that mean that you know the faunus who stowed away, right? She uses a little bit of colorful language, like calling him a criminal and stuff. But, you know, Blake, it reignites Blake again. And this goes to the other point that everybody loves to look at and point to and say, this is proof that Weiss is racist. It just finished playing the whole lamppost. The context for that comment is literally Blake tells Weiss to stop calling him a, quote, rapscallion, which I had to look up what the fuck that word was because nobody says that. It literally means a mischievous person. Okay? That's what it means. It means Weiss called Sun a mischievous person. That is it. And considering that he literally broke at least 2 different laws, I'm pretty sure, she's not wrong. She doesn't know anything about him other than, because the only thing that Weiss has seen him do is break the law, right? So Blake literally demands that Weiss stops calling him a criminal when that is the only thing she has witnessed him do so far. Okay? Which brings on should I stop calling the lamppost a lamppost or a trash can a trash can? She is not racist. She's literally looking at Blake like, bitch, like, what do you mean? He's Sun has done nothing but break the law. Even in the next episode, like, Blake even says, can you literally do anything without breaking the law for like 5 minutes? Blake herself says this in the next episode. She does the same thing. But it's such a dumb thing. It is. Like, I don't understand it. I don't. Like, if the White Fang wasn't, if it wasn't, I'm ranting because this is actually like, this actually gets on my nerves because I've heard this argument so many times and I'm just like, no. Like, the only way you can say that Weiss is racist in this argument is if you ignore the context of what she is responding to. That is the only way that works. You cannot say Weiss is racist because of the lamppost comment. Because if you do, you are completely ignoring the context of why she is saying that to begin with. Also, Weiss, this whole conversation, this whole quote-unquote argument, she is shit-talking the absolute fuck out of the White Fang. Not Faunus. Not Faunus. The White Fang. That is not racism. She is literally shit-talking what is at this point in the timeline of the show an actual terrorist organization within RWBY. Within the world of Remnant, the White Fang are nothing but a terrorist organization. And everything that Weiss says about the White Fang is accurate. It is the exact reason Blake leaves the White Fang. Because she knows what they are doing is wrong. But somehow Weiss is racist in this argument. Now, I will say that it is very clear because there is a line at the end of the argument where she does generalize Faunus. Where she says, you want to know why I hate the White Fang? Why I don't care for Faunus? That is the only time in this whole argument that she generalizes Faunus. The rest of the time, she is either trash-talking Sun, who she has seen break the law, and the White Fang. That is not racism. This was a good talk. You know? In other news, so the other side of this conversation that I want to kind of put out there before I end this video, if you wanted to, if you made the, for anyone who makes the argument, it's like that she is that Weiss is racist because that was the intention of the creator, the writers, etc., etc. Okay, sure. Like you can make that argument. In fact, I would, if you said to me that Weiss was intended to be racist here, I would agree with you wholeheartedly. I would, because it's clear from everything that, from like everything else, from interviews, like, you know, all that, they intended Weiss to be racist here. But because they were so scared of making one of their leads racist, they sidestepped it so hard to the point where she's just not. And I feel like everyone who sits there and goes, Weiss is racist in this part of the show, no. I think you feel like you're saying that you don't understand what actual racism is. That's just all there is to it. You don't understand what the difference is between trash talking an organization and what racism is. Do I believe that Weiss was probably intended to be racist in this scene? Yes, absolutely. Is she, though? No. They sidestepped it so bad to the point where they failed in actually making her racist. So, I'm sure there's a couple of things I left out. I know at some point, like, Blake brings in Carden. Carden's another thing. I don't think Carden is racist. Do I believe he is sexist? Oh, absolutely. Because literally, everyone that Carden bullies is female except for John. He goes out of his way to only bully females and John. In both the show and and every other version of RWBY that exists outside of the show. Do I think he's racist? No. Because even it's even stated in several in the show and in all the other things, Carden's an asshole to everybody. But the fact that he signals out like mostly, almost exclusively women, I 100% will call Carden sexist. Racist, no. That's just a part of... That's more of Blake reaching. You know? This wouldn't piss me off so bad if it wasn't for the fact that Weiss, not Weiss, Blake even later like acknowledges that the White Fang is kind of, you know, they're kind of bad. Yeah. You know, I kind of, you know, I wanted out of that. So it's so dumb. It's dumb. And like, you know, I could rant about this for quite some time actually, but I think I've gotten everything out that I wanted to say. You know, bit of a different video, unscripted. You know, as you can probably tell. But hey, I think that's kind of the fun. You know, that's a bit of the fun. Yeah. Yeah. Is Weiss racist in Volume 1? No. Was she meant to be? Yeah, probably. More than likely. 100%. Sure. Was she, though? No. Is Blake a hypocritical bitch? Yes. Had a little bit of venom in that one. Woohoo! Okay, so yeah, as I said, I woke up and chose violence today. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this, want more videos like this, you know, maybe hit that subscribe button. Even though I'm pretty sure everyone who watches this video is just going to leave an angry comment calling me stupid or probably something derogatory. I don't know. I welcome you too. You know, your anger gives me strength. It puts a smile on my face. Anyway, that's all for me for this little rant video. Have fun. Peace.